Another one under our belts, eh, Dan?
Aye, we did the right thing when we left Arizona.
We work for a government department and they contract out embassy jobs all over the world.
OED. That's the name of the department Gus and his crew's working for.
Sometimes, Mr. Hope, it's necessary for the intelligence community to recruit civilians.
Are you talking about all of us? Or just me?
I mean you.
I'd missed our sessions. Being in Russia, I'd lost all the coping tools to help me.
We can't accept Mr. Osborne's application because of his criminal record.
Looks to me like your mind is already made up. I cannot believe this of you, Dennis.
If Oz doesn't go, the whole team doesn't go.
It's Heather. Double O Geordie's becoming a pain in the arse.
You made the list, Mr. Osborne. You're going to Cuba.
Is this going in your grudge bank, Oz? Because I'm your oldest friend.
We're in England in here, lads. Inside these four walls is British soil.
St. Petersburg was just the same as this, wasn't it? Same picture of Her Majesty, same bickies, same smell.
Must be standard issue furniture polish. Did you bring the papers?
What papers?
The English papers.
I left them on the plane.
Oh, shit. Somebody should have marked your card on arrival at a foreign posting. Never leave the newspaper on the bloody plane.
Well, what do you want to know, lad? Newcastle Hammer Charlton Athletic.
Obviously pays one in the manual, that. Because I imagine it to be a very incestuous place, an embassy. People cocoon in their little bit of Britain with their custard creams and their jars of Marmite.
Gentlemen, welcome to Havana.
Oh, thank you very much.
Thank you. Thanks very much.
Gary Turnbull, Senior Management Officer. I'll keep this brief, I'm sure you're all shagged after the flight. I've oodles of bump, do's and don'ts, whys and whats. You've probably been through most of it in Croydon. I must stress to you that you are representatives of Her Majesty's government, as much as I am or anyone else in this embassy, right up to His Excellency the Ambassador. As such, you enjoy our protection. If you embarrass us, we'll come down on you like a ton of bricks.
A very appropriate metaphor, Mr. Turnbull.
Look, I expect the odd piss-up and punch-up, but Cuba is a sensitive posting. Strained relations with the Yanks. Only 90 miles to the flesh pots of Miami.
Whoa, can we get over there for weekends?
Only if you steal a fishing boat. Havana is unique. It has 144 embassies, more than any other country in the world. Each one bursting at the seams with so-called attaches, whose real job is the gathering of information, which makes foreign workers vulnerable and a potential security risk. Any questions?
Is it possible I could phone my wife?
The switchboard says your number's engaged. They'll keep trying.
All right, thanks very much.
You're Neville, I gather.
Yeah, Neville Hope.
I'm Prue Scott-Johns. I've been assigned to you.
Oh, I didn't expect to meet you so quickly.
Well, I couldn't very well meet you before you got here, and you've just got here.
No, of course, sorry, yeah. So, you work with Heather?
Heather? I don't think I know a Heather. Except a girl I was at school with. Hated her.
But you said you were assigned to me.
To all of you.
Oh.
I'm sort of house matron. Bring all your problems to me. Financial, legal, domestic. If it's a sexually transmitted problem, see the dog.
Right, I'll tell the lads.
Did you bring the English papers?
No, sorry. I left them on the plane. Oh, I have still got Hello magazine.
What's on the cover?
Jerry Hall's new man.
Oh, I'll have that. We'll keep trying.
Hi.
Hello. So who's in charge?
Him.
Evan Trasker.
Dennis Patterson.
Hello, I'm your works officer. You'll be working to me.
Oh, right. Is this the gig?
Yeah. Ambassador's new residence.
Bit of deco on top of Spanish colonial.
That's Havana. They built everything in this piss-heavy stone. You'll have to gut the whole house. I'll show you the plans.
I gather we're all sleeping on the site. Is there somewhere where the lads can drop their bags?
Yeah, over there.
Right, I'll see you in a minute. You tell that nut.
It's a step up. This is very hot. Chicken. That's the first. Probably what dinner, Nev. If we can catch the bugger.
Be a magnificent place once it's finished. It's a big job, mate. Do with some more help.
There'll be Cubans clearing the gardens and helping you with some labouring and that, but every time they come into the house, you keep your eye on them, yeah?
What for?
Bugs.
Bugs? What sort of bugs, like?
Electronic surveillance.
Oh, right, I'm with you.
There's a weird sort of setup here because of security, you know. For instance, the embassy has to apply locally for planning permission, just like anyone else, so they submit one set of plans. This is a second set. Ours.
Like 2 sets of books for the VAT, eh?
Yeah, well, I wouldn't know about that. All I do know is that these must not fall into the wrong hands.
Right.
So, every night, we put them in here.
Okay.
2 keys. 1 for me. 1 for you.
There was a lizard in the shower.
Yeah, it was there when I took mine. They're all over the place.
Well, we are in the tropics, aren't we? There'll be all sorts of things that creep up on you. There's some mosquitoes.
There's no mosquito nets on the beds.
That doesn't answer my question. Because them bastards love me. Oh, where's all this lad from? Ah, there's a load of food and all. I think that crew must have stopped us up.
Wouldn't be that Trasker. Didn't like the look of him.
Ah, well, he's a gaffer, isn't he?
Not used to gaffers, are we? Not for a while.
Hey? Oh, hey, I murdered one of them, like.
Rich?
All right. So what's this place like then?
2 bogs, 2 showers, and a bath with a plug.
3 bedrooms.
Who am I with?
Not me.
Fine.
Well, what about you coming with me and the younger? Oz can go with Barry and Neville and Moxie can go in there.
Right, sorted.
You seen the plans yet, Dan?
Yeah, right, now listen, right? There's 2 sets of plans. There's an official set, a one for our eyes only, and
Roger Moore.
What?
He was in that one.
Moxie?
Yeah, I know. Bollocks.
Then, is that because of security and all that?
Exactly, that's what I'm saying, right? Now, we've got to keep our eyes peeled for strangers, lock these plans in the safe every night with all of our valuables, OK?
Oh, what valuables? Barry's got that Ponzi Cartier watch.
Where is Barry?
I had that dream again. You know, the one where I'm in my house and I discover rooms I didn't know about. They're massive. And one's a ballroom. Well, I suppose you say that's Freudian. And they're all in a terrible state. It seems to me that represents the problems I've never dealt with, you know, the ones that I've swept under the carpet.
Barry, we're all going to head into town. You fancy it?
Of course, obviously, the house is, you know, the one we share together, isn't it? And the ballroom, well, that's when we had the world, isn't it? But the other stuff, not knowing which room to go into, does that mean I'm lost? That I'm lost without her?
Barry, sorry, but it's just do we get 2 cabs or one?
Look, I'm not going, all right. I've got jet lag and I'm going to bed.
All right, that's all I wanted to know.
Right. Now, where was I? Oh, I've lost my drift now. Thank you!
Your men settled in all right?
They're not my men. My men, the ones I asked for, are in Prague. They could have been here at the start of next week.
We've been through this, Evan.
I don't know these cowboys. They've never worked for the OED before.
That's not without precedent.
On a Category 1 posting? How come they managed to queue jump all the other applicants?
Track record. Apparently this bridge job was a monumental achievement rivaling any in the history of British construction.
Who said that?
They did, on their application. Oh, lighten up, Evan.
Oh, hey, mate, you seen that? Oh, here. This is where Hemingway used to drink. Who? This Hemingway man, famous writer.
He wrote American Graffiti, didn't he, lads? Aye, that's the one.
Al Pacino was here, you know. Just before the revolution, you could hear the gunfire in the hills.
What are you talking about, Al Pacino?
Godfather Part 2, Nev. Remember? The mob ran everything down here. Prostitution, gambling, the lot. And Michael Corleone wanted a piece of it.
How many times you watched that film?
Enough to be on Mastermind Bomb.
I suppose you're going to tell me you've never heard of The Godfather, are you?
It ain't my fault if I'm young and you lot are all ancient and arthritic, is it?
Hey, half pint, you'll pay for that one later.
¿Qué crees? ¿Qué vas allá? Cohiba, Montecristo, Partegas.
Ouch.
20. $20.
$20?
Oh, okay. $10.
$10 for one cigar?
No. Hey. $5. $3. $2.
$2. Churlish to refuse, eh, lads? When in Rome, Jews and Germans do.
Very good.
$20 a lot.
20. Okay.
Write him up, boss.
Okay. $20.
I'll tell you what, I don't want any cigars, but I like your hat. Can I buy the hat?
Sugar, lime juicy, hierbabuena, lime minty, ice, rum, Cuban rum, soda, and then all crashy. It's a mojito. Hemingway's favorite drink.
Hemingway? Aye, I'll bet he was in here every night as well, was he?
Si, senor. Many times.
I bet they named the street after him as well.
Aye, I'll bet if we get a bit peckish, we'll be able to order a Hemingway burger. To us.
Aye,
you're doing your neck.
No good?
That's good, Louis. That'll do bomber nicely.
Oh, I like it.
Hey, amigo.
Si, senor.
What's happening next door?
Ahí, plenty to do. Live music. Dance. Rumba. Tango.
I reckon we should check that out. What do you think, lads?
Don't see many Geordies tangoing.
There's always a first, Nev.
Dos cubes libre, por favor.
Sí, enseguida, señor. Vengo.
I'll put your shampoo back in your room then.
Oh, fine. Thanks.
What you going to have with the lads tonight?
Ah, I don't fancy it. A lot of frost coming from us, you know.
Well, it's not your fault they knocked him off the list, is it? I mean, he had a record, didn't they?
Yeah, that's not the point, man. See, he thinks I didn't stand up for him. And if he's got that set in his mind, I mean, facts are irrelevant.
Well, it's very unfortunate. I mean, you and him go back longer than any of us. Well, it was you and him persuaded me to come. They told me we were like family. I mean, that was the kicker. Yeah. And now I find I'm with a dysfunctional family in Cuba, and my therapist is in Solihull. Lovely.
Never had anything like this on come dancing.
On what?
Before your time. Monday nights it was on. Regular routine for Mama and the wife. Pub, fish and chips and telly, watching all those swirling sequins.
I have to say, I like a dance where you can get a hold of the girl, instead of, like, cavorting around the floor 3 foot away from her. I won a jiving contest once. Oh, where was this? Butlins, Wales. The one you can't pronounce. Won a prize. A plaque. I never done.
What do you mean, never?
Well, I mean, never. Never have. Never will.
You must have danced at your wedding.
No, I just got plastered. No, Pet, no. She never said a word. She doesn't have to, Nev. The language of her body's far more eloquent than words.
Missed your chance there, Ross. First night in Havana, you could have plundered a local. Not bothered. What's his dance called?
The Yambu.
Put me down for lessons.
Should have been there last night, NC Junior Day.
Oh, yeah, it was all listen.
Were you dancing with this Cuban date?
Yeah.
She was totally out of it.
It was unbelievable. They were practically having sex.
Yeah, she was an older woman and I'm mature.
Oh, too old for you, off-beat.
Yeah, well, she didn't think so.
Why did they come with us then?
Why, of course it didn't.
Nah, she just disappeared. No phone number, nothing. I don't even know her name.
If you've finished recounting your sexual exploits, maybe we could make a start?
Yes. Right. Right, who wants to do the honours, lads?
Oh, may I, Dennis?
Aye. Why not, buddy? Come on.
Right, just look at me hand dirty.
What do you mean? What do you do then?
Oh, well, in Russia, I was more liaison with the client. On the bridge job, admin and purchasing, you see. You had my own company then, yeah. Import-export. Big house in the Midlands, drive a Bentley. Yeah, I was quite the bon vivant.
Barry,
in fact,
Barry, Mr. Trasker doesn't need to know this, man.
No, of course he doesn't. No.
Right, come on, off you gone, son. Go on.
Right, OK, stand back.
Go for it, Barry. Go on, Tila.
Sure it'll all come back to me, like having sex with a fish on a bicycle.
Oh, shit! Oh, oh, God!
I can't see!
You're right.
I can't see it, I'm blind.
Shit's got him in the eye, man.
Ladies present.
Right, lads, take 5.
The infirmary's keeping Barry for a couple of hours. It's such bad luck. Gosh, you've done a lot already. Have you got everything you need in the house?
Yeah, thanks. Yeah, Grace. Could have done with some power tools.
This is Rosa.
Hi, Fred. Hi, Rosa.
Hola, bienvenidos.
She'll cook and clean for you and give her whatever laundry you've got.
Oh, you in boxes?
Hey, shut up, you.
Tonight you're invited to the embassy. It's semi-formal, so you'll have to wear a tie. It's a reception for the Cuban National Ballet Company.
Oh, why would they want us there?
Well, it always helps to have a few extra Brits around to swell the numbers. There's a chance for you to get to know everyone at the embassy.
Well, a darts match would have done that, Pet.
Drinks and things on sticks, 6 o'clock.
Well, I've got no intention of spending a precious night out in a company of puffs wearing tights.
Oz,
what?
We've just arrived here. It's expected, you know.
Dennis, piss up a rope.
We'll discuss this later, all right?
Fine by me.
Right, it's 6 o'clock. Now, I've said that. We'll send the minibus.
Yeah.
You can't say they don't look after us, eh? Cook our food, do our laundry, send a driver, luxury.
Oz, can I have a word?
You said later.
All right, well, later is now.
What? Huh?
You remember when we first met?
Nah.
It was on that housing estate in Cramlington.
It was Bedlington, actually.
Oh, so you don't remember?
Vaguely.
You turned up on spec, right, looking for a job, and the foreman was away, so I hired you. When he came back, he was going to give you the sack.
Was he?
Yeah.
Why?
Your mouth, mostly. Also, you tried to chin him. That might have had something to do with it. And I stood up for you, right? I said, this horse might be a bit of a lunatic, you know, but he lays more bricks in 3 days than most of us do in 5.
Well, that's true.
That's not what I'm talking about, man. Right, then the German gig came up, right? I spent 3 days traipsing every pub in Wall's End looking for your horse.
Oh, so what are you trying to tell us, like? That I owe this glittering career to you?
No, I'm saying I've always wanted you on my team.
Well, I'm on your team. I'm here, aren't you? What's your problem?
What's the problem? The problem is this ridiculous situation you've made between you and me.
Well, that's between you and me. It's got nothing to do with anybody else.
Of course it has, man.
How
it affects all of us, right? We'll live together, we'll work together, right? We'll share 2 bogs between us.
All right, all right. If it means that much to you, I'll come to your ballet dancers do, all right? I'll wear a tie and comb me hair, all right?
Look, that's not what this is about. You know that.
Look, Den, you might want me on your team now, but the only reason I'm here is because of Neville, and you know that. I'm gone back to work. Ah, bollocks.
Hello, I'm so pleased to see you. Hello. So glad you came. The evening needs a bit of a kickstart. How's Barry?
Oh, he's a bit groggy. Took a couple of painkillers.
We didn't really meet properly the other day. Stuart Sherman, Assistant Cultural Attaché.
I'm Neville.
Yes, I know, and we have something in common.
We do?
We do, and it might surprise you.
Is it somebody called Heather?
Heather? No, I don't know any Heathers.
What then?
My wife's maiden name is Hope. Her family are from Hexham. She thinks that maybe you're related. Darling, Neville Hope.
I do.
Did my husband explain?
Yeah, I personally like to mix it up.
Well, there's not many shapely legs in here.
The ballet company's late. There's a phrase in Latin America, tiempo inglés, English time. If you say 7 o'clock tiempo inglés, it means on the dot. Someone must have forgotten.
So, who is everyone?
Fellow diplomats. We all go to each other's dues. That's why it's nice to have some fresh faces.
What do we say to people if they ask us what we do?
Just say you're attaches.
Building attaches? I like that.
Do circulate. Avoid the Belgians.
Circulate? I'll do the circuit bombing coming.
Why not? Well, I don't think we're going to stick this for long, eh? Chuck a couple of peanuts, do my next, and then leg it to the old town.
Yeah, we could go back to that place we were at last night, couldn't we?
So, you don't know any of the Hexham Homes?
No, well, like I say, I was born in Benoit.
don't you have an aunt in Whitney Bay, Joan?
Oh, yes, Joan the Hope.
Doesn't ring a bell.
He must monopolise Neville Stewart. Lots of people want to meet him. Gold medal balls. Thought you need a rescuing.
So, who wants to meet me?
No one. Well, me, I suppose. Tarquin Pierce, press liaison. Heather sends her love.
Oh, Heather? You mean you're my contact?
Something like that, yes.
Nobody told us. I thought there'd be a password or something.
What, the geese fly at midnight sort of thing?
You know what I mean. It's just nobody briefed us even.
Look, we won't talk on the premises. Let's have a drink. Tomorrow, at this place. Ah, Quarter Ballet's arrived. Very tasty toddy. I think I'll say hello.
So pleased to come. Hello, hola, hola. Well, come, do have That's right, come through. Get all right.
Hi. I'm Tina McFadden. I work in the Chancery.
Oh, I'm Neville.
Hi. So, having a nice time?
Well, it's a bit weird. Not really my scene.
I saw you talking to Tarquin.
Oh, yeah. Seems a bit of a character.
He's a shit.
Oh?
A total shit. Just so you know.
Failure, do come over. Sorry, Tom. I'd like to meet Jamie Nellie Barr. Nellie used to be a dancer in London. Yes, professional. The failure audience.
Oz. Oz. You're right.
What?
Oh, you just look a bit peculiar.
What? Must have been that shrimp. Hello.
Hello.
Oh, you speak English?
A little. We toured England.
Ah. Did you get as far as Newcastle?
No, Edinburgh. For festival?
Ah, well, that's in Scotland, Pet, but just up the road, though.
It was cold. In August.
Oh, I can't believe it.
Why do I hear?
Because I was invited.
No, why do I hear in Cuba?
Oh.
You do not look like diplomatico.
Why not? What do I look like?
These hands are used to work. That is what you do, huh?
Mm-hmm.
You work with these hands.
That's right, Pat. And you can hold on to them for as long as you like. I'm Oz.
I am Ophelia.
Ophelia? So what do you do for the ballet, Ophelia? Are you like one of the leading hoofers?
Please.
You know, like a star turn.
Oh, yes, I am first dancer. Prima ballerina.
Ah. I once backed a horse called Prima Ballerina. Fell at the first fence at the entry, the foul-legged flop.
Do you like the ballet?
Oh, I've never been.
It's true.
Always wanted to, mind.
Well, you must go. Anytime.
Hey, where you been?
First drink of the night.
Bloody hell. It's the lady in blue.
Lady in blue?
Yeah, you know. The one who was all over you on the dance floor last night.
Oh, yeah. Bit more demure than I remember.
Maybe last night she threw off the restraints of protocol and revealed her latent sensuality. But I love. Shall we leave you two alone?
Nah. Oh, my God. This is embarrassing.
You're English.
I don't drink, you see. Well, not normally. No, this is a Perrier. Only last night it was my friend's birthday and she gave me a daiquiri, just the one. I don't know, I suppose I...
Threw off the restraints of protocol?
I don't often get a chance to dance. And I love to dance.
No one could see that, Pet.
I thought you were Cuban.
I thought you were Cuban.
God, this is so embarrassing.
I wouldn't worry about it.
So, when are we going to see your mate back on the job?
Tomorrow. Don't worry, you haven't lost any ground.
My word.
What?
Well, that woman the boys are talking to, she's the one from the club last night. Dancing up a storm, she was.
What's she doing in here?
I don't know. Maybe she's away from the Chilean ambassador.
Boys, it'd be really great if we could keep this to ourselves, yeah? Look, it's a small world, and the embassy, it can be a bit bitchy,
Look,
you know?
Listen, don't worry about it, love. You had a good time, right? What's wrong with that? And none of us are going to say nothing. Drink?
I see you've met my wife.
It's the wife I feel sorry for. That Trasker will be giving us some serious stick right now.
I feel sorry for her being married to the prick.
Well, look, it's not going to help our situation, you know. He's our gaffer. Thinks we're laughing behind his back. I mean, you think he's going to live with that?
Yeah, but I mean, he can't sack us just because his wife's a bit of a raver.
Oh, she isn't, man. She's just a canny lass that cannot hold a daiquiri.
Oh, she did a Mike Tyson on half-pint slug.
That's a sure sign of rampant nymphomania.
It was only a playful nibble.
Well, I blame you for dancing with her in the first place.
Do me a favour, she asked me.
Oh, aye, but you had to go and strut your thing, didn't you? And she must be at least 15 years older than you.
About the same age difference as you and the ballerina you was chatting up.
Oh, aye, yeah, I clocked here. Cut above the boilers you usually bang, eh, Oz?
Bollocks.
You're up at the crack.
Jet lag. What about you?
Time difference. I'm calling me shrink at 6.
An hour on your mobile from Cuba. What's that going to cost?
Bloody fortune. Well, I need the continuity, you see, Oz. I really felt like we were getting somewhere when I left.
Oh. Well, from what I heard the other day, you were the one who was doing most of the talking.
Well, it's non-directive therapy, you see. She don't give me any feedback. Now, the point is to encourage the patient to talk more and more frankly and to gain total confidence in a non-threatening environment and eventually to diagnose and resolve his own conflicts.
And what's that costing you? 100 quid an hour? What a bloody rip-off. She could be doing a crossword while you're yakking of her. Or knitting a cardigan.
You're probably right. But I need to aerate, you see.
Aerate? You'll asphyxiate when you get your bloody phone bill.
Buenos dias.
Buenos dias. It's big job, no?
Yeah.
I am Angel. He's Raymond. Raymond now speak English.
That's okay, mate. Neither do these three. They're Geordies.
Hey.
Where'd you learn yours? I work in hotel one time. In bar.
Ah! Well, you'll be able to tell us where we should be drinking then. Where's the hot spots?
Okay.
You mean senoritas?
See. Raymond has 4 sisters.
See?
Yeah, they're off limits.
Oh, laughing gas.
Morning, Mr. Trasker.
What did they want?
We're just being sociable.
What did I tell you, Dennis?
Oh, yeah, I did mention, lads, you know, we mustn't get too pally, like. All right?
The labourers, man, Dennis. They're not up to anything.
Well, we don't know that, do we? You know, one of them spoke good English, like.
You're paranoid, lad.
Your boss is right. You listen to him.
Listen, man, can I have a word? I just wanted to say something. I just wanted to say I hope you don't get any mixed signals about what went down the other night, you know? It was just a dance, you know? People letting their hair down, having a bit of fun, nothing else. I mean, I don't even know your wife's name. I'm sure she's a very nice lady.
The subject is closed.
Pet. I've got to meet somebody. Not now, eh? Thanks very much. Oh, sorry if I'm a bit late. Only packed up work half an hour ago.
Don't worry about it. Fancy beer?
Oh, aye. That'd gone down well, thanks.
Una cristal, por favor. Well, Neville, there are worse places in the world to be. How do you like Havana?
Not really seen that much of it yet.
I love this city. I love the smell, I love the music, the women. I mean, look at that one. Gorgeous. Of course, by the time she's 25, she'll have twice as big an arse. Rice and beans every day could do that to a girl.
Why am I here? You know, working for you lot.
Havana is so intel-intense, it's practically impossible to remain covert. Everyone's either known or blown. But not you, Neville.
What about yourself?
Probably. If any spooks are watching on a long lens, it'll hardly raise alarm bells when I'm having a beer with a brickie. No, I'm interviewing you for the embassy rag I edit. My life in concrete, etc. Should swell the circulation.
Yes, I'm just a gadget. Beyond suspicion, but what exactly do I have to do?
Nothing.
Nothing?
Well, something may occur. Until then, just sit back, chill out, bank your paycheck.
I feel such a fraud. God knows what the lads would say if they knew I was making a few bob on the side.
Which one of them upset Traska?
I don't think he likes any of us very much. Why?
You sent a fax to Croydon today, requesting your recall, not up to snuff, incompetent, blah, blah, blah. Is this true?
Certainly not. But in 2 days we've virtually cleared the whole ground floor. This is about his wife. We ran across her in some nightclub.
The lovely Erica.
Is that her name?
Yeah, the marriage has been shaky since Sierra Leone. Shouldn't think it'll survive the Caribbean.
How do you know all this?
Neville, please.
Vacilo, qué rico vacilo. Cha cha cha, qué rico cha cha cha. Vacilo, qué rico vacilo. Cha cha cha, qué rico cha cha cha.
Oh, what's going on here?
It's the Bally Bomb. Bloody hell, it's Oz. Hey, stop, stop.
Oz? What?
Where you going?
Where do you think I'm getting in here?
It's the Ballios.
An album, I can't read.
Well, not Spanish, you can't. I thought you might be making a mistake.
What's so funny?
Well, you know, you. The Bally. You ever been to a theatre before?
Aye, last month. Bad company, Newcastle City Hall. No, knob off, will you?
So what's on then? Nutcracker.
I'll crack your nuts, Moxie, if you didn't sling your hook.
Come here, Bob. There's something going on there. I know it. Come on, let's get and get a drink.
Suits you, that eye patch, Barry. You should keep it. Makes you look rakish.
What do you mean, a certain je ne sais quoi?
What's that mean?
I don't know what.
Well, if you don't know, how am I supposed to know?
It's an expression, you nincompoop. It means a certain elusiveness, something you can't quite put your finger on.
Not sure I want to.
Right, Nev, what do you want?
Oh, I'll have a cold one. Louis, una cerveza, por favor.
Enseguida, no hay problema.
Hey, I've just heard something.
What?
It's not good.
What's not good?
That Traska, he's trying to get us all sacked. He sent a fax to the OED.
Oh, that's charming. He never liked us the moment he set eyes on us, did he?
How did you hear this?
I bumped into somebody at the embassy.
Who?
Just this lass.
Did you call last night? Is that where you been having a crafty cocktail?
I met her in the street.
Su cerveza, señor.
Gracias.
Well, why would she tell you, I wonder?
I suppose because she likes us.
Nobody knows us. We're only at that do half an hour. 2 drinks and a sausage on a stick.
Whatever, look, let's just stick to the facts.
The facts or the facts?
Aye, the facts. Look, if he gets his way, we'll be on the plane home this week.
Well, that's totally unfair, isn't it? I mean, it's just a vindictive vendetta. From the sounds of it, she's a deeply unhappy woman. She needs help. Well, I could suggest somebody, but Solihull's a bit of a hike from Havana.
You should have a word with him, Dennis.
No, you can't. We're not supposed to know about it. Bloody hell.
There's always something, isn't there? Some hurdle we have to surmount.
Where's Oz?
Ballet.
No, really.
Here's the facts you wanted me to look out for. The reply to Trasker.
And?
Well, they say his assessment was premature. The Bridge North people are highly recommended, with excellent credentials.
Thank you, Tina.
Okay. So, when are we going to go out for that drink?
Soon.
Said that a month ago.
I've been out to my eyes.
You're shit.
Hello?
The geese fly at midnight.
Look, don't take the piss, okay? Are you sure? Great. Hey, lads! We've got a reprieve. Croydon's backed us up.
Oh. Well, that'll put a blow lamp up Trasker's kilt.
Where'd you hear this from, Nev? Your embassy skirt?
Yeah.
What's her name, Nev?
What's the matter with her name is?
Hey, he's a sly one. Keeping this one to himself.
Piss off, Mox.
Look, things are going to get very iffy now with Trasker still around, so we'll let the Bucks. Very clever lads, all right?
Bollocks.
What?
Well, why should we walk on eggshells around that bastard? Yeah? We should let him know that we know what he did. And we know the real reason and all. Yeah? Because of the crotch-rubbing half-pint gave his wife.
Look, it's pointless antagonising the man, you know? He's still the gaffer. He can stir up a shitstorm if he wants to.
Right, you all indent out, you say?
Right.
Sad, though, eh?
What's sad, though?
Well, I was just thinking of a time when you had some backbone.
What's this then? Siesta time?
40-minute lunch break.
4 minutes to go.
Day one. First minute of the job. One of them swings a pick, gets a chunk of plaster in his eye, ends up in hospital.
Is he all right?
Oh, yeah, he's all right, yeah. Just he's going to have to be carried by the others, that's all.
You still shouldn't have sent that fax without talking to me first.
Listen, Gary, I'm the one on the site. I'm the one who knows what goes on.
You've been gunning for those guys since they got here. Is there something I don't know? Make it work, Evan, because they're staying.
¿Por mí?
Didn't push it, Paul.
Ay, no seas tan serio.
I was on the tennis court last night, in my dreams. Which is peculiar because I've never played tennis in my life. I hardly ever watch it either. Except when that under corner cave was playing. Russian again, you see, I can't keep away. That was bizarre. The court, it was like an obstacle course. With craters and shell holes. It was like a Baghdad bomb site. Just another one of those dreams of total futility and frustration, I suppose. Fueled by my inherent sense of... You're not listening, are you?
What?
You're not listening to me? You haven't heard a word I've said, have you?
Well, I don't have to, buddy, man. Do it. I'm your aerator. Aren't I? It's, what did you call it?
Directive
therapy. Aye.
Yeah, well, you don't have to say anything, but you could nod your head from time to time.
Oh, I'm sorry, mate. I had something personal on my own mind there, that was all. Sorry.
The ballerina?
Aye. She's called Ophelia Ortiz. I went to see her tonight, but I bottled it. Well, she's class, buddy, you know. Beautiful. Talented. Way out of my league. Oh, my kid. But, yeah, it's really doing me potting, you know. I'm,
conflicted?
Aye. Because you know what I'm like with women as a rule. Whip it out, stick it in, give it a wipe, and then out on the drink with the lads. But this, her... Huh? What? This goes no further, mate.
No, of course not. No. Talk more about your attitude to women. How'd you feel about your mother?
Where are the plans?
What?
Where are the plans? They're not in here.
Must be, man. I put them in there last night.
When?
What do you mean, when? Same as normal, you know, as soon as we're knocked off work.
What about the rest of your bunch? Were they taking them?
You're joking, aren't you? What are you saying?
I'm saying this is a serious situation. I'm calling security.
Okay, I'll do upstairs. You do down here.
No, listen to me, listen to me. ¿Dónde están los planos? Chico, no te dije que no se de plano, chico.
I mean, why would anyone want to nick these plans anyway?
For the layout, man. It could be sold, couldn't it?
You too?
Take your pick. Russians, Chinese, the Cubans.
Well, the Brits are as bad as anybody. I mean, they poke other people's embassies, don't they? It's just all part of the game, man.
You're sure you were the last person to see them?
I told you, yes.
And you didn't bring them over here?
To what? Wrap me bait up in them.
Hey, don't get sarcastic with me, Dennis. None of us has had our hands on them.
Please, this isn't helping, you know. You two have been at loggerheads with each other since you've been here.
Well, that's right. Dennis says he locked them up. Dennis locked them up.
Listen, I don't think Angel or Ramon did it, do you?
Well, no one knows what to think. And none of us are pointing any fingers, OK?
Seem decent enough blokes.
Well, they're just like us. They got families to feed.
Yeah, of course they have. But maybe they're not shit shovelers. Maybe it's a cunning subterfuge. Maybe they're buggers.
Bollocks, it's not them. And it's nobody in this room. It's Trasker, man.
No, who's paranoid?
No, he wants what out, and he's stitching what up.
Seems a bit extreme.
Gareth, stump. Oh, stump, bollocks. Listen, you. As we are suffering the indignity of having our privacy violated, what about him? Eh? Because there's 2 keys, isn't there? And he's got the other one. Are you going to search his house?
Evan?
I've got nothing to hide.
Found something under a bed.
Hey! That's busted mine.
Hello. How's everything?
That's good, Pet.
Sorry?
I reckon we're for the chop. I've been summoned to see Mr. Turnbull.
How awful. You were such a big hit at the reception.
We're all gutted, tell you that for nothing. Thought we'd crack it with this job. Set for life, you know.
Mr. Patterson, Mr. Turnbull will see you now.
Yeah. Here we go.
Sit down, Dennis. This is a mess, isn't it?
Well, it's not our doing. Tell you that for nothing.
What is it between you guys and him?
One of my lads had a dance with his wife in a club.
And that's all?
That's all. But not in his mind, you know. He's just blown it all out of proportion.
Clearly, the situation's impossible. We're sending him back to the UK.
Come again?
You'll need these.
Where'd you get them?
Trasker's garage.
Unbelievable. What did he say?
A lot, mostly unprintable. He says he was set up.
That's a complete load of bollocks when he was trying to set us up.
Badly misfired. You're going to have to be in charge, OK?
No problem. Look, you've got a great team here, Mr. Turnbull.
Good, because it might be a couple of weeks before his replacement arrives. Good luck.
Whoever it is, make sure his wife doesn't like the rumba.
Me quisiste, lo sé. Yo también te he querido. Me olvidaste después. Pero yo no he podido a sufrir por tu amor. Me condenó el destino. ¿Qué le vamos a hacer? Yo tenía que perder y he perdido contigo. ¿Qué le vamos a hacer? Yo tenía que perder y he perdido contigo. Tantos amores buenos que con fe me adoraron. Yo les negué el cariño.
Neville! You know Erica, of course. Sort of. Hello.
Hi.
We're having a goodbye drink. Mojitos, of course, the cliché of choice in Havana.
Cheers. Cheers.
So, what time are you actually off?
Oh, tomorrow night.
How do you feel about that?
Oh, over the moon.
How does your husband feel?
I haven't asked him. Right, well, suppose better run. Got some packing to do. you will be in London next month, then?
Sometime, almost certainly.
And you'll...
Of course.
You two seem pretty pally.
We've had our moments. A few of them in this very hotel.
So what am I doing here?
Celebration, Neville. Problem solved. Traska off your back.
I can't believe he didn't hide those plans better. I mean, he told them that they could search his house.
We didn't know they were there.
What?
Well, Erica put them in the garage.
How will she get a hold of them?
For God's sake, Neville, I pinched the bloody things. Sneaking in at dead of night, bit cloak and dagger for my taste. Still, I suppose it kept my hand in.
So Traska was innocent? I mean, I didn't like the man, but it's a bit below the belt, isn't it?
A pain in the arse. A dead set on getting rid of the lot of you. You'll be better off in London, and so will Erica.
You'll be sorry to see her go, by the look of it.
Not really. She's getting a little clingy. Calls in the middle of the night, when am I going to see you, that sort of thing. No, this works out best for all of us.
It's true what they say about you, lad.
What did they say about me?
That you're a total shit.
I've been called worse. Anyway, now we know you're here to stay, it's time for you to get your feet wet.
Feet wet?
Something's in the pipeline. It's going to take a little cunning on your part and some nerve. But let's remember, this is the real reason you're here.
This architecture is very, it's very Cuban.